I've done comedy various before. I think it's absolutely wonderful play. Mysterious and hilarious and great.
And you have this set idea of it as being almost an Italian farce. I think it's a much darker play than you expect. I think it's a play about grief and loss, more than it is a play about funny twins.
It was quite an early decision that I wouldn't direct all three, partly because I just thought it would be vain to do so, and partly because I wanted another artistic colour and contribution. I was obviously interested in finding a director who had very particular emotional, political contribution to bring, something that would be different from me. I had seen the work of Amir, Nizar, Zuabi, and he's a Palestinian director with obviously very strong emotional connection to ideas of exile, to ideas of not being on your own land and being on your own land. Comedy of Errors is a play about a man who is not supposed to be in the city, and if he gets caught, he's in real trouble.
Coming from where I come, of course, the whole thing of being illegal somewhere has a very strong echo. From my point of view, Shakespeare is a Palestinian. The fact that you think he was born in Stratford, it's like, this is some fib you tell yourself. And I think that's the greatness of this writer, that he echoes into every one of us. I'm a graduate of trouble back home, and our political strife, which could become very, very horrible at times, is also very, very funny. There is something about pandemonium and panic and fear, which the moment you're a bit out of, becomes very, very funny for the observer. Once you're in it, it's not funny. That sense of making the comedy real, you know, they're running for their life, they're not running to be funny, makes a lot of sense for me. Now, Shakespeare, even in his first play, was Shakespeare, and he knew what he was doing. And the moment you read it this way, all the mistaken identity stops being just funny. There's a deep anxiety under everything, and a great humanity, like everything this man wrote. And I think that's what I want to investigate. Hopefully the audience will get to see that. These great, great writers, these genius writers, can touch you in a way that is divine. I don't have a better word for it. 500 years later, a Palestinian with a completely different bag of heritage, if that is possible, of course, today in this globalized world, can pick up Comedy of Errors and completely identify it in his set of understandings and perceptions.